All right, we're live.
Yay.
Sweet Home, Nebraska.
Now we just have to wait for the notification to come up. It has not yet. There it is. Sioux City's live wrap up. All right. Now I just need to find the notification. There it is. Bring that up. And looky there.
All
All
right.
right.
So, well, we have one viewer. Yay.
That's probably me. We're up to 3. We're up to 4.
4.
We got 4 peeps. I really got to build something so the computer is up here, so that way I'm looking over here the whole time. I think I'm going to work on that maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I just got to figure out what to do.
I got to
So
charge.
Up to 9.
We'll see how this works.
Damn it.
Did you get him? 10.
No.
Greta.
There is a bug flying around here. What's up, Miss Greta? There's a bug. There's one like little gnat flying around down here. So if you see me clapping in the middle, I'm trying to kill something. So, Super Mike, what's going on?
Let's get all our highs in there.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, it's been a good night so far, I think. Well, I mean, I think we're gonna have some goodness tonight.
Oh yeah.
Cody, how are you?
And if you haven't read the title tonight, we're talking about the big show this weekend.
Yeah. How has that been, Greta?
Hot Wheel hunting in Vegas has been a bust. Did you go to the toy shack? Did you go check that place out down there on Fremont Street? Because that's an interesting place. If you have not had was it Fremont Street? Yeah, it's Fremont Street. It's off to one side of the Fremont Street. It's pretty good time.
Well, I think, everybody wants to find out how the weekend went, so we might as well
get in. Great time.
Hey, Joe, how are you again?
What's going
on? I think overall, I picked up a couple of really nice red lines, so I was happy about that. Can't go wrong with that. Lots of hardware came home this weekend too.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very happy for that. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Mr. Justin, what's going on?
Justin, let's see what else. I mean, Dell made the newspaper. I think that was really cool.
Yeah, I seen that. That was really cool. That's not something I was expecting to happen this weekend. That's pretty cool because that's something that he can save forever. So that's really cool to make the front page of a paper. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Brandon, I've got a couple of errors for you. All right. Well, you have to send me a message and I'll let you know if I would be interested or not. I'm pretty picky when it comes to the errors. So
I think I saw one of them. I'm pretty sure you're going to be interested in one of them.
Great.
Miss Terry, you. I think overall it went well.
Hmm?
I mean,
I was happy to get to see everybody and hang out and get to see Mike and Chris and Lee and Angela and just get to meet, or not get to meet, but get to meet Brian. I hadn't met Brian yet. But getting to hang out with Brendan and Coco is always a fun time. It was a good time. I got some cool hardware upstairs. Got a couple of neat cars that I did not have for my collection, which I like. I didn't buy a whole lot, mainly because I didn't do a whole lot of shopping. So,
I think the Hardy Adams went really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
The great part about that was everybody got to participate, and hey, Shane, how are you? It was good. There's a lot of goodness came out of that. $1,410 raised for charity. So that was,
and that'll get added on to the charity total that happens in Columbus next year. So they will, the Hardy Adams Invitational Group we'll be able to donate most likely over $3,000 to the Children's Miracle Networks next year. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm glad that I participated in it. It'll probably be one of the few times I do participate, because spending that kind of money on a car and then getting to hit it with a hammer kind of sucked. So, but who knows? Maybe it'll get rebuilt sometime.
Yep, that was definitely, I think, how's the best way to describe it? We definitely upped the game a little bit for the folks at Nationals to kind of raise that.
Well, their challenge is a little bit harder, though.
Well, I mean, in terms of money raised.
Oh, well, I think last year they got over 2,000. So,
well, I would, again, just speaking literally about the actual Hardy. They had a couple other donation areas too, I think, if I remember right.
I got
But
you.
either way, it's not a competition. It's all for the kids.
Nope.
And
if anyone needs the front end of a bone shaker, let me know. Because I got one.
Speaking of leftover pieces, Derek Daly was able to recover one of his pieces that Coco smashed.
Nice.
That was really cool. I actually got to give it to him and then introduced him to her. And yeah, it's like he built that car pretty well.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah, mine came apart pretty easy. I was kind of I wasn't surprised by that. I knew it was going to come apart pretty easy.
So what was everybody else's? Let's get your reactions to this weekend.
Yeah, let's see what everybody has to say about it. You know, what was your finds? What did you like?
Ms. Barr?
If there was something that you guys didn't like, you know, I mean, what was your overall experience of the show that was this weekend, the Midwest Diecast Convention?
Yeah, the Kids Zone was pretty active too.
Mm-hmm.
So wow, the Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yep. Cody.
I do have an e-sheet with Mr. Bigfoot peeking through. So.
Yes. Yeah, that was a nice little surprise there. I think it fit in well. Awesome, Cody. I'm glad you had a good time. You know, that's what it's about, bringing friends together, getting put names to faces, as Mike said.
Pretty much. Final run complete set was awesome. What year was that final run set?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Whoa. I'm getting messages. Hold on here. I got to close that out. Let's see. Yeah, final runs are awesome. Getting to meet new people. Thought the wife was going to buy ours back and then threw a core on that Tina smash it. Gotta love the rat fink.
I mean,
had a great time. Picked up a pink. Oh, nice, Mike. Pink baggy power wagon. I'm jealous.
There you go. I didn't even see that.
No, neither did I. 1999 final run set. I think that was when they did In My Mercedes, actually. I want to say. I believe that's when it was.
I mean, let's not forget Corey Spencer and all the trophies he made and the trash cans he built for that, and Christmas in July, which I have several bags for you, by the way, Brent.
Good. I can't wait to see them because I remember giving you the cash. So,
well, you know, we'll talk about that too.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Reagan and Hot Wheel Hunter had an amazing pile of cars back there, and Braxton was hustling for sure.
Mm-hmm.
9 on the final runs. Aloha's.
I'm actually trying to look something up really fast.
I saw Rich pop in there, and I saw Stacy pop in as well.
We'll go this route
they have a lot more. That's just a scratch of the surface of what they have.
Who's that?
Overwhelming what Hot Wheel Hunter and Reagan had, along with Braxton and their families. You know, it was great to see Lee again and Angela.
Mm-hmm.
They did an amazing job.
And the puppy.
And Bo.
Bo is awesome. He is definitely a snuggler. He just wants the pets, all the pets.
Yes. And we got
And it is. Yes, and Peggy. And I was right. The Mercedes was 1999. So
I mean, it was great in that sense to see all these putting names and new faces. Yes, Dell, they were over the top. You are absolutely 100% correct on that. You know, when I had lunch over at Famous Dave's on Sunday, and while we were out there, somebody at the table that we were sitting with made a comment about your bike and how cool it was, Dell, your bike with your Hot Wheels logo on it. So just know that there was some pretty cool people looking at that. There's Bo again.
that was awesome.
There you go. The Troy Lee.
Nice, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Super Mike, I was there when you got it. That's one of them I still need. I need that wagon. One day I'll get that wagon.
I made a great trade with somebody, and I'm very happy with that.
There you go.
I don't think it's going to stay on the cardboard very long, but
Not in your house. Nothing normally does stay on there very long.
no, not without an express written warning.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I have a blue duck sitting behind me.
Yeah, the
right
ducks.
there, and then there's a yellow duck over here. I don't know who did it, but I got ended up with a yellow duck, and so somebody snuck one in my boxes to go back to me. So
I got a couple floating over here. Let's talk about ducks. I think the ducks made an impression.
from what I've seen and heard, it seems like it. I like the duck game. I think we need to keep ordering more. So we have like 800 of them, but that might be a bit excessive. Uh, but that we did seem to lose a few this weekend. So
Yeah, I think one melted. You got an orange shirt, Reagan? Nice.
I got one, two, the dinner card version as well. Very nice.
I mean, you know, I haven't seen a lot of pictures of, you know, some of the event cars. I was busy helping other people, so I didn't really get a chance to spend much time looking at the convention cars themselves. Although I do have a couple that I haven't seen too many pictures on. Wherever I hid them at.
This could take a minute, folks.
Yeah.
Because obviously, by the back wall, there's a few cars around his house.
Yeah.
One gentleman went Saturday, went around picking them all up. Thought it was a game. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Picking.
Which convention piece, Joe? If you don't mind sharing. While we're waiting for Joe to answer and other comments to pop in, this was one of the cars that was at the dinner.
Take the lid off.
It's kind of. Oh, wait. Yeah.
No, it's not. It comes right off.
There you go.
That was the one that they did for Brian.
Yep, that's Brian's. It's a close replica of his car, his real life car. And then we got this one here. I did manage to get it signed.
And that was from Brendan's lunch.
Yeah.
Or Brendan's seminar, I should say.
Yes, from Life in the Gasoline, as it says there.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
I really like the white wheels on that. It was kind of neat. And they used the 52nd or 53rd anniversary ones, the ones that were pearl and copper.
Yep.
So it's kind of neat to see that interior chrome base setup was used, because it really does pop really well. Angela and Tasha love the ducks. Hotel staff was laughing about the ducks also. Very nice. The ducks.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. I mean, I think, as a club, we made a good impression, both, to all the other convention goers, along with the convention or the hotel staff and the VIPs. And it was good to see a lot of us out there having fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Ladies' luncheon was nice. Oh, good. I'm glad, Joe. I'm very glad. I know there were a couple, three good seminars in there as well. Chris and Mike did a great job with theirs. Um,
Barb says a lot of Des Moines club folks love the
yeah,
Ducks too.
yeah.
Well, maybe we'll have to get something together, and we'll maybe have to bring a bag of ducks to Des Moines next time. So
I think there might be some ducks that might fly up to
I know
Fort.
there's I know there's some ducks already in those vicinities too, because I seen Leon had a couple when he got home. So
Yeah.
let's see,
Um,
Stacy, how many mid states members do you guys think attended?
ooh,
Um, Kent, I'll let you answer that one.
I thought it was around 30, and I'm trying to be conservative on the low side, and
Were you counting T-shirts or just members?
I was counting T-shirts.
Oh, okay. So if we count members in general, there was probably what, 50, I would say,
Maybe. Yeah, yeah, could be. I
50,
mean, I didn't
60.
have an
So
official counter there, but it
no.
did feel like there was a strong presence between the Iowa and the mid states folks. So that was good to see.
Hmm. It's always fun to get to hang out with everybody.
Oh, we have an official tally here, or official proclamation. The Ducks said they're heading to Fort Dodge. So
Oh,
here we
there we
go.
go.
Yeah, again, that's just an estimation, somewhere between 30 and 50. Oh, gas are very nice.
That's it. Woohoo. Barb.
How's Miss Barb? Let's talk about the Hardy for a little bit because the bidding got really intense there for a while. You know,
Yeah, it definitely did. I tried.
I
I
know.
really, I
20,
really, really, really wanted to save mine. Um, that was the second custom I'd ever built, and I really liked it. And I mean, I bid up to at the time I only had $130 cash on me. So my good buddy, Mr. Kent, he bid it up to 200, and then after it went over 200, I told him I was like, just let it go. So
yeah. But overall, it went to a good charity. I think Mike's
mhm.
car impressed quite well to be.
And I can't remember correctly. Whose all cars got smashed? Because I think Walker's got smashed, didn't it? Chris's.
Yeah.
And did Mike's get smashed? I can't remember.
No, Jace got it.
That's right.
Mine went to Nash. Um, let's see, yours got crushed.
Hmm.
I think the first car got crushed. The Snoopy mobile survived.
Yeah, and that.
Marshall's car survived.
Hmm.
And
Brendan survived. That
yeah,
went home with Dallas, which
yeah,
was a really cool piece. I was impressed with that one. That was neat.
that was pretty cool to see how he merged the hot heap and bone shaker together.
And it was so subtle almost that if you just looked at a picture of it, you might not even catch it. But that was a really cool. Just to see of the bone shaker with the actual closed fenders and stuff. It was really really cool the way he did that one.
Yeah, so hats off to him. Even Janelle got a smash a Brian Benedict's wife Janelle got a smash a car. Coco smashed a couple kids smashed cars. It was
I
yeah,
smashed one.
yeah.
Mine.
So it's good to see that all the way around.
Hmm.
Oh, let's see, ours and Pat. Oh yeah, Derek's got crushed. It took a little bit of effort to get Derek's though. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Patrick's, Justin Patrick's did as well.
Yeah, Mike, you got a good point. There's a great
Yeah,
mix of people from all over the country, including Canada. The Canadians
yeah.
were awesome. The guys from Canada were a good time. I hung out with them a decent amount. So
Oh yeah, that was That was very cool as well. He did that
Yeah,
quite well. He may or may not have taken that to dinner with him at Famous Dave's.
the trophy or the costume.
The costume.
Nice.
Oh, good, Corey. I'm glad you got to rewatch it. I mean, it's kind of hard to remember all the things that were going on as you're filming it live. There's a couple, moments here and there that I remember, but it's hard to remember it when you're
Yeah.
watching it live.
And I became the unofficial auctioneer on accident. So, well, it
Yeah,
was fun though. I enjoyed it.
you did a good job.
Thank you. Next time though, we'll have to make sure that all the feeds are working correctly because it looked like Nick was low on the Wi-Fi. So,
Yeah. Again, we made do with the fact that we had to change locations. And there was nothing wrong where we ended up, so
no.
it worked out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
All
plan
right.
on rewatching it here soon. So, all right, what do you guys want to talk about next? Want to talk about the custom contest?
Yeah,
Want to
let's
talk
get into that.
about, what do you guys want to talk about? The show in general? We're here to talk to you. I'm looking at my screen for questions to pop up. And it was a really good time. If you didn't get a chance to go, hopefully you'll get to go to, the next show that pumps up, and you know, hopefully we can keep this steam rolling forward with this area to keep getting shows like that put on. So
Yeah, it was really good. Let's see. I mean, what did you guys think of the room to room aspect of it?
yeah,
Was it what you were expecting out of it?
because I know that I got quite a few things. I just enjoyed walking around and looking at stuff.
Yeah, Joseph, there was a lot of good cars there, a lot of, and a mix. I mean, there was a great mix. You could find anything from modern day stuff all the way to back to um, red lines. There was, like Mike said, a lot of great customs, and not just all Hot Wheels. I mean, there's one guy who had a lot of vintage Matchbox cars from the 90s, I believe. So that was good.
Yeah, Warshall had some good Matchbox up in his room. I actually brought home a couple of pieces that I did not have, even though I probably have too many Matchbox as it is. So, which
Um,
it's a lot.
yeah, Matt Koza and the Red Line Oasis guys, they did an amazing job. I picked up a couple pieces off of them as well.
Hmm.
So, lots of goodness all the way around. So,
Yeah, I was glad I got to go hang out with in Lee's room for a little bit, and ended up ordering myself a pre got a pre-release of the new Impala that's coming out, and I know a lot of people picked up some new wheels and tires
yeah,
from them, and
some Ed wheels. I think
yeah,
that,
some bed wheels. That's what it's called.
yeah. So, like you said, there was just a great variety all the way around.
Hmm.
I think Stacy had a Rat Finks statue. I think that disappeared as well. It went to a new home. Stacy, correct me if I'm wrong there. Yeah, networking was huge, I think, this weekend. I think that opened up a lot of people's eyes. It was good to see Nathan again, coming all the way from Florida for a
Hmm.
little bit, and then he got to spend some time with his family here as well. You know, he,
Here you go.
that was Stacy.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did you guys think of our guests? I mean, what did you guys think of Brendan and Brian? Did they live up to expectation, or were they more?
And if you didn't get to meet them the last year, Chris and Mike and Lee, and Angela and Coco and everybody,
Yeah.
Tina. Janelle. They were all amazing people. I was very happy to get to meet Brian and Janelle. I hadn't met them yet, um, so that was neat for me. And getting their autographs on stuff is really cool as well. So I was happy to get that.
Yep,
Love you
above and
beyond. You're
beyond.
so
Yes,
down
Miss
there.
Sandy. Yeah, you are absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think the discussion that we had at the end of Brendan's presentation was really good too, because again, a concerted effort to bring the stage fright back. And, we learned a couple of things that it's wanted by a few designers. They push for it every year. They do fight for it,
Mm-hmm.
but there's bigger things in play that may prevent a car from making it to the board. And Brendan did, I think, a really good job of explaining that. He goes,
Mm-hmm.
he had said that, you know, we may want it and we push for it, but it gets to the marketing side of folks, and they have to look at it from their perspective, because, they want to make sure that when they put this car out, it's gets picked up off the pegs and it ends up at a show and gets resold, because then that's how they know that this car is popular or has a chance to do well. So that was interesting to learn. I mean, seems a little common sense, really, but you know, it was cool to hear it come straight from someone from Mattel. All right.
And it was nice to know that he was rooting for a car that's near and dear to me. So who knows? Fingers crossed. Maybe in the future it'll make it. So that
Hi,
was
Chris. How are you?
just getting to talk with Brendan and ask questions, and same with Brian during that little luncheon was a really good time. And learning about Brendan's car from start to finish was really cool. It was a really good event, and I'm glad I got a chance to go to that one. That one was one of my favorite ones. And getting to hang out with Chris and Mike at their seminar was a great time too. Heard some funny stories. If you hadn't heard some of those stories before, look up Chris Walker on the YouTube. He's got some really good stories that he tells on there. So, and Mr. Zornock is on YouTube as well, a little Hot Wheels TV. So,
Hey, Victor.
yeah. If anybody has any pictures of those prototypes, you could. I don't know if you do or not, but if you do, I'd love to see some of that stuff. So if you want to inbox me or send me a DM, that'd be great. I'd love to see those because I didn't get a chance to see those. So,
I think for me, one of the best moments of the convention was something that really hasn't been talked about, and I'll put a picture of it up later because I have permission to do so from the first lady, as she's called now. Um,
First lady.
First
First
lady.
lady. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, the crack ups were cool too. That was a good presentation that Don put on. So congratulations to him as well.
Hmm.
I think Joseph, you had a very informative weekend. I
Yep.
mean, you were like a little sponge soaking up knowledge. So
Yeah.
that was great to see that and see
Yeah.
that enthusiasm.
Yeah. And it was really cool. And just to, I love personally getting to see newer collectors and just getting to meet everybody and get together on that kind of a scale to the point where we could just sit around and discuss cars in general. And that's what, when you go to like nationals or LA, that everybody's, oh, it's about the room to room, oh, it's about the cars. No, it's always been about, for me, it's always been about the people. I've always said that the cars were a bonus because you meet so many new friends and lifelong friends at that. So yeah.
Yeah, great comment there by Joseph. Very
Hmm.
very well said.
Yep.
And not that we're forgetting anything or trying to or leaving anything out, but the DLP was there, and for those of you who don't know, that stands for Dutch Legacy Project, and they are a charity organization named in honor of Dutch, who had passed away from cancer. And what they do is they try to help folks who with donations to kind of offset the costs of going to some of the treatments and things along that line. So it was good again to see them here represented and supported. Brent, what do you think?
Yeah. Huge fan of the DLP. They did a great job. The trucks and the Camaros were both excellent. Fortunately, I didn't have a lot of extra cash this weekend, so I didn't get to buy a lot of things I wanted to. But I did have some. I have their stickers and I have posters. And behind me, where is it? Where did it go? It's over here. I have the Dutch Legacy Batmobile from last year. It's just, well, here, I can just stand up and grab it, I suppose.
Well, he looks at this big conglomeration of cars in his back.
This was the one that was done by last year by Chris Walker. So I was really happy to get this last year. But yeah, they do great work, great charity work, and people that are in our club have been affected by their donations, their stickers, posters. They do an amazing job. So if you haven't already, go to the Dutch Legacy Project on Facebook and follow them. So.
And Corey has a comment here about how was your boat ride? Okay, that's
good.
The official statement is a thumbs up. All right.
Yeah, so except for this, but we're not talking about that. So I'm just gonna keep looking like this. So it was a good time. The boat was a good time. So
yes, I heard that as well, Barb. That he did an amazing job with his speech and his talk about about Dutch Legacy Project. Oh, I had a brain freeze for there. Yes, he is alive. Barb, could you tell us more about the ladies' luncheon since you did attend? Kinda.
No, I survived.
Hi, Tony. How are you? Thanks for joining in tonight. And yeah, and we do have Fort Dodge coming up here in August 6th. That'll be hosted by I believe the All Iowa and the Des Moines Club, or All Iowa and the Mason City Club, the top of Iowa. And the theme is Heartland Strong. I think this was come up with by Miss Barb. I think it's a great idea. I think it's just a chance for all of us to sit back and relax and have a good time. We'll see some of the Minnesota folks. We'll see the Kansas City folks. I think some of the Lincoln guys are coming. We'll be there, and of course all the Central Iowa folks are going to be there as well. So if you can come out for that, it is a great time. This will be our first time, so kind of excited. There might be a puppy coming with too. So yeah,
let's see. Joseph says that the food was good, nice variety of vendors at the ladies' luncheon, according to his mom. So Barb says it was really fun. They pulled in multiple vendors to us to shop with. Very nice. Angela made an awesome custom.
Yes.
Very nice. Yes, the bug is amazing. It is very cool. I was very impressed with that one.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it looked like a ladybug almost. Correct?
Yes, it did. And it had little antennas on it and everything.
Nice. So what else would you guys like to talk about tonight? I mean, as far as either how the weekend went or what do we got for the future? This is, all about you guys and what you want to see and whatnot. Well, here's a question. How easy was it for folks to come up and talk to the designers? Were you nervous? Were you like, oh, happy? Even I get a little awestruck when I see the folks that were there this weekend. So I'm just kind of curious as to how your guys's reactions are word of that. Let's see. Oh, smoked pork loin for at Fort Dodge.
That sounds good. Variety
Wow.
members, cow circle, who did awesome job. Very nice. It was
Very
easy.
approachable. That's a great way to describe it, Joseph. A great way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the thing. I think Brendan was like, well, there's no more questions. He's so used to getting so many questions. And I think everybody was like, just keep talking. We'll listen to anything.
Yeah. And at the Brendan's lunch, they actually had to stop us because they had other things to do. So because we were just question after question after question after question. So they actually had other stuff they had to do. So we had to cancel. We had to cut her short, which was a bummer because we could have sat there all day just shooting the breeze and asking questions about the processes and everything like that. So I was happy to get to go to that one. That was probably my favorite event. Next, I don't know. I'd have to put the Hardy and the Brendan lunch pretty much neck and neck. Those were my two absolute favorite deals. Those were the best ones, in my personal opinion.
So Corey had a question. He would like some feedback on his custom convention tribute. I think it was awesome. There's
Hmm.
my 2 cents.
I loved it. Um, I have I would love to get in on that list, but I may put my name on the list, but it might be 10 years before I ever get to go to the actual or get to participate in the actual one. But I had a blast. The trophy was amazing. I hope Marcia got all the parts and pieces home safely. Um, and I'm probably going to rebuild mine. So what's everybody else think? Trophy knocked him out of the park, brother. Dallas says Nash told Brendan on Saturday in line that he didn't need his autograph because he got it Friday night. Very nice.
Yeah.
Chatting with Lee Allen was really cool. Um, it made the Hot Wheels designer seem more human and less like people on a mountain. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you. I mean, they're just car guys like we are, and car ladies too. We all love these little toys, and the only difference is we spend a whole lot of money to buy them, and they get paid to make them. So, but one question that was asked during lunch is how does one become a Hot Wheel designer, or how does one become to work for Mattel? And Brendan easily put it. He said, apply to any of the Mattel companies, because once you've got your foot in the door, you can move around. So, if anybody has dreams of aspiring to be a Hot Wheel designer in the future, there you go. Q. Thanks to Mid-States for unloading the move the unloading to the sales floor and uploaded my truck. Yeah, not a problem. That would have been our awesome Mr. Kent and Mr. Reagan. Let's see. I'm talking about the Bone Shaker welcome party.
Oh,
Oh, okay, that one. That one was awesome.
was cool. That was off the hook.
Yeah, I really liked how you put that one together, and the cans were awesome. Yeah, I was impressed with that one.
Nick it says to put all the leftover parts in the skull's head. That was cool as well. I think that goes back to the old days where they used to make the trophy out of the leftover parts as well. I've seen that before.
Hmm.
And it's just not us, Joseph. There's lots of people in this room right now or watching this live that are more than willing to help you.
Hmm.
And they can bring different aspects of it. Adam, um, he's a great red line knowledge person. Barb can talk about conventions and the things she does with charity work and all of that. So,
And
just
just
don't
being in the
focus
hobby
on
in
two
general.
people and
Yeah,
just overall knowledge of the hobby.
yeah. There's a lot of us. It's not just me and me and this guy sitting next to me. So let's see. I would like to thank everyone who put a part in putting on the show. I thought the ducks were fun, and I would like to thank the gentleman from Canada that I bought from me. Very nice, Leon. Yeah, the ducks were fun. I'm pretty sure we'll be buying more in the future.
Yeah, I think they
You too, Nick. Thanks. helping each other about what it's all about.
Yes,
Exactly.
sir, Stacy. I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and it's great for everybody to come out and hang out tonight. I know it's not our normal Thursday night, but I have to go and count money for the Legion, so we had to do this to make it work. And you guys are always flexible, and that's what we love about you guys.
Yeah. And if you like Wednesdays better than Thursdays, let us know. We might be able to, make like a secondary show, or move from Thursday to Wednesday. It's kind of a flexible deal with us. If we have nothing going on, we can hop on here. You know, I don't think anyone would want to see us 5-6 days a week, but we'll see what we can do.
Need help counting? Yes.
I'll volunteer for that. When club is great, but when clubs join and work together, it makes this hobby much better. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
oh, 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 my Lord.
Oh, was that an actual? Because I've been talking to him for the last 2 days, and he's only done it about 9 times. So trust me.
Oh, and I've done it to Deb too. I've called her
Yeah.
Barb.
Yes.
Yep, yep. I'm never going to live that down.
No, you are not. No, you are not.
Well, that's better than Prius.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, it was a good overall weekend. I had a lot of fun. Can't wait to see what the future brings and where it goes from here. And I'm psyched about going to the picnic, and then we go right into the next couple of shows, and we're just going to keep on going for the rest of the year. So,
Oh,
what's up, Mr. Greg Sully?
we have a squirrel in the house.
Yes, we do. I'll have to. I have something for Mr. Greg, and I'll have to bring it to Columbus though, because I don't want to. I can't ship it through the mail. So,
Nice.
and now he's going to be like, "What's that?" And I'll message him later and tell him. Corey
I'm
Spencer had a
glad.
great
Yeah.
time, which is great. I'm glad. I'm glad I got to meet you and actually sit and hang out and have a conversation with you. And that's the great thing about this hobby is you get to, you can talk to someone online. Like there's a person that I've been friends with on Facebook for probably 8 or 9 years. And when I was in Atlanta in 2021, that was the first time I'd actually gotten to meet him in person. And we're good friends. We talk all the time. So yeah, getting to go to these larger shows, and getting to meet people is one of the best things. The girls will not pod down that stupid hammer. Very nice. Greg Sully is awesome. Thank you so much for your help. Yes, Greg is a good time.
Okay, so Stacy asked when our next show is. It will be probably the week after, a week or two after Lincoln, which is October 2nd. We got to look at that schedule. And that's something else I would like to see if we can all sit together as far as club leaders and just kind of iron out a schedule a little bit more so that we don't have two club shows back to back. And that way we can get everybody out to where they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You have fun at that concert and enjoy yourself, okay?
Yeah, Zombie's a good time. Just I don't suggest getting very close to the middle of the room in the front. So, but that's a whole other topic. Yeah, the girl. Yeah, well, the hammer was awesome. I got to use it. So
I did get my
what else?
C10s this week as well, and I got a pretty nice Ferrari in the mail.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so what other questions we got here? I mean, is there anything else we want to discuss as far as the show goes? What would be something that could be expanded upon, I guess?
Good question. Cricket. cricket. My buddy can make a cricket noise, but I can't. So they're typing, hopefully furiously. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what Corey's response. Clear schedule. I think that's. I mean, that's fair, but it's hard to pack all that stuff in into one day, and I think that they did as best they could with the time constraints that they had. Kid Zone was good.
Yep. I think everyone made the show better.
Yep. One
day show.
A one day show would be harder, I think, to get some of the caliber of guests that we've had, that Aaron has had. Mm-hmm. So you got to make it worth their time to come out. But who knows? I mean, Aaron's probably already working on it, so leave that up to him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is tough to get everything in a show. And that's why I give the Collectors and Events Unlimited. I give them so much credit because they put on such a huge show. Mark and Jennifer doing it for so long that they try to, they have fine-tuned the caliber conventions for nationals and for LA to such a fine point where it's a pretty well-oiled machine, but you can never account for everything. There's always going to be a hiccup here and there, and so you just kind of have to keep rolling with it. So, but they do an amazing job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Room to Room was good as well, I think. We'll see where things go. The only person that has the answers is Aaron, and he'll inform everybody when he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now that makes more sense, Bill. Yep, I get what you were saying. Gotcha now. Good point. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not that what Barb wasn't saying was good either.
Yeah, I thought there was huge competitor.
Yeah. And First Gear and DCP are not a well-known die-cast companies, but that was cool to see that. And Troy from Troy's Toys from Kansas City was there. He had a lot of great green light stuff at really, really good prices. Yep. Well, anybody can enjoy the kids. I mean, that's what it's all about. They're the future.
Yeah. But and they truly are.
I think the racing was good. The track was really well built, and everybody had a good time with that as well. There was some competitive racing, and it was good to see different styles of cars. We had some black walls in there, at least in the adult race when I was watching. They had several FTEs, but there were some black walls in there, some fantasy castings, and those fantasy castings were very competitive.
First Gear has been around for years.
Yeah. Yep, I would agree with that statement as well, Stacy. Yeah, the loop definitely changed things. It became an evener, I think. There were some cars that would have the lead going into the loop, and when they come out, they didn't have the lead anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, Dallas and I raced to a tie, time-wise, between two cars. So that was pretty cool as well. Oh, yes, and Christmas in July.
Yeah, and I don't have my Christmas in July yet, so hopefully I'll get them very soon. So
Well, let's see here. Um, we could probably show some. Yeah, the monster trucks races were very cool as well. I don't know if there was much coverage of them or any of the racing for that matter.
I did see some of the treadmill races, and that was cool.
Yeah, there was a live on the treadmill races. What was everybody's favorite souvenir car while I dig out a package here?
Let's see. Um, See, and I didn't get a chance really to see a lot of souvenir cars, but there was a really cool Datsun 510 that I saw. So what are you doing there?
Christmas in July.
Are those mine or are those yours?
Um, I think you have more than I do.
All right, well, okay. Just make sure you don't open mine because I want to open my own Christmas presents. The bone shaker was nice.
Yeah, the bone shaker was awesome. Okay, so
Kind of like a cat toy. Oh wow! Oh, that is freaking cool.
Yeah, the Spencers really knocked these out of the park.
That is super cool. Now I really want to open mine.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Greg's asking about bone shakers.
yeah, Greg and bone shakers. The bug was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
was a semi truck too, I believe.
That was a staff car.
Oh, that was a staff car. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh.
There was a Camaro. Unfortunately, yeah, there was a Camaro.
There was multiple Camaros because DLP had theirs and then that one. So the Moonshine was one from Lee and Angela was our favorite. Very nice.
Yeah. They had a lot of nice e-sheets too that they brought to their events.
And stickers and yeah. I mean I think yeah, I had a great time. I spent more than I should have, but did someone pick me up a bone shaker? You have to talk to Kent on that one, Greg.
I don't think I grabbed one.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Bad friend.
Bad friend. Life in the gas lane. Yeah, that one was definitely one of my favorite ones. I really liked, like I said, I really liked how they did that one. Aaron has some left. All right, we'll have to get that handled and make that happen.
Yeah. The Classic 5s were good.
Yeah, because that's the thing is I have the green one that they originally sold in LA, and so now I have the black one to go with it. So now I've got both of them. So that made me happy because I really like repping as much. It seems like I can literally wear some form of either Hot Wheel club shirt, Hot Wheels convention shirt for like 2-3 weeks straight and not have to do anything. So I have quite a few different T-shirts that I can wear that are all Hot Wheel related.
And not repeat yourself.
No, this is very true. And I got the Hot Rod magazine too, so that made me happy because I did not get a chance to find that in the stores. So
yeah, it was that was a very nice, clean design there. So hats off to Walker, Chris Walker, and I think Brendan had a hand in that as well, if I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he designed it and Walker built it.
So perfect. And the ladies were very gracious in the autograph line. It was good to see that because everything that they do to support their significant others sometimes may not be seen in the front lines, but they do an amazing job. They all help support what we do, as us guys, or sometimes vice versa. But it was good to see them get some attention and some recognition in the autograph line too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have multiple e-sheets.
Yeah, very happy. So do I.
They will get added to the e-sheet wall. So
all right. Let's see here. Let's talk about a little bit more about Fort Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be.
And that we could talk about, we actually, before we get into Fort Dodge, we should talk about the Ankeny pop-up.
Yep, that's this weekend, actually.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something to do, there's going to be a show up there in Ankeny, Iowa. It's a pop-up event. There's going to be vendors and Hot Wheels for sale. So that's a neat time. I would like to get up for that one. Ryan was amazing to talk to. Very nice.
That's a good show. That's just I like how the Iowa folks have done that. It's been very successful for them. It's a nice little thing to do, and I'm glad they're continuing with it. Fort Dodge, there'll be. I wish I had my flyer with me because that way we would not have to flip over to another page, but I'm going to have to flip over to another page.
I believe it's the 6th. No. Yeah. I think it's the 6th.
6th from 10 to 3 at Fort Dodge. And it's going to be, like I said, a grouping of all the clubs that are going to be there that are part of the area. And again, as Barb said, Heartland Strong is the theme that they're trying to work with. And again, just continue to have all the clubs in the area work together. More networking, more networking, more networking.
Mm-hmm. And there we go. Hot Wheels are for sale and can have yourself special beverages. Nice.
There you go.
And that's one thing that I definitely want to, make sure that people, if you get a chance to go to one of those Iowa events, go. They are a great time. If you get a chance to go to the next Des Moines show, go. It's fun because you get to see a different, set of vendors, that you normally don't get to see on, the regular basis around. Lord, what did I do? Am I still there?
You're there. I can see you. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I can't see anything either.
Uh-oh.
Well, technical difficulties.
While Brent fixes, he'll come back. So, yep, like we said, I can't believe that Greg Sully just publicly admitted that he bought a 510 wagon. There is, there's Mr.
Sorry.
Again.
Someone sent me a message and I tried to move it and it kicked me over to there. And
510 wagons are amazing. All of them, Nick.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, a little swamp tonight over on Covered Midnight. Thank you for everyone that came out and supported all of us. And I think it happened on the 19th. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that hurt.
Oh, everybody is welcome to come. If you want to come, Q,
that's a long one. Woo!
I'll sit by you.
All right.
Kaido House.
Well, them Kaido, I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look up see if I can get one of them Kaido House blue wagons because I really like that color on that one.
A show similar to Sioux City in Des Moines. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's lots of locations that these shows can be in. We got your intent there, Q. Junimai does rock, and that's the thing. We'll just keep coming together and working together as one unit in the area. Between all collectors will be great. Hey Tate, how are you?
Yep, everyone's welcome to any of the Iowa shows. Nice. We're having conversations.
Nice.
Picked up the pink raw. Nice. No, nice. Greg's venturing into the Dodson era.
Yeah, he's welcome to the dark side.
Hey, Greg, you need a Volvo? You got to get on the Volvo page. Then you're going to be in a whole nother realm. So
yeah, Dave will love you immensely.
Yeah, you just talk to Dave. Dave can customize a Volvo like no one's business.
All right, folks, that's all we've got for tonight.
Unless anybody else has any other questions, comments, concerns. Just finished putting all my cars up on the wall in my new office. Very nice. I am still working on my setup. What you see behind me is just a 3 or 2.5 year temporary facade. So,
all right, folks, we will see you all next week.
You got anything to open?
Oh, well, yeah, might as well.
We can't. I mean, I got nothing really, but I'll let me. Go ahead. You want to go ahead, or do you want me to break out my insane grippers for the night?
I want to see the insanity.
All right, we got number 49, the Lycan Hypersport. So let's go ahead and get this thing out of here. I'll go add it to the wall of cars. Ooh, I like that in black. That's pretty though. Oh wow. Okay, that's really sharp. I really like that one. Lycan Hypersport. And because I want to see this one too, we have number 47, the Land Rover Defender 90. And this one, if you get it, if you don't have it, if you do have it, take it outside and look at it in direct sunlight, because it will literally, it's a very stunning paint job on this one. All right, now that my $12 has been opened, go ahead, Kent.
Well, I got this in a trade from Jonathan and Barb. They were very kind to me. Jonathan wanted a sweatshirt, so I bought him a sweatshirt, and they traded me a car for it. This is the dinner car from Charlotte. It is the 93 Ford Mustang, number 2173 of 4,000 on that nice little sticker right there. And for your ripping pleasure tonight, we have the Mustang.
Wow.
That's anticlimactic.
That was almost ineffective package. That came right off of there.
Yeah. And there it is, folks.
Pop the hood. 6 weeks later. No, I'm just kidding.
And it's already been murphed.
Murphed. I haven't heard the Murph tonight. Oh, look at that. Detailed engine base. Gotta love them.
Yep. She's upstairs spending time with Mom.
See, even Nick said, pop the hood.
It's been popped.
Nice.
All right, folks. Everyone. Oh, go ahead, Brent.
I was going to say, all righty, folks. We appreciate everyone stopping out, boys and girls, and having a good time talking some Hot Wheels. We're always available. If you ever got a question, comments, concern, please feel free to message either one of us or anyone else on the admin team for that matter. You don't have to just keep coming at us. Greg, I'm so proud of you too. I remember when you guys freaked out when I'd rip cars. Greg, you don't rip cars. You rip expensive stuff.
And then you just have to do it.
Yeah. And then you force us to do it. And I'm not doing that. But yeah, you two, everybody have a great evening. Joseph, you have a great time. Greg, you didn't teach me that much. I have more loose cars than I have carded stuff. I've been ripping cars since I was 8. This ain't new to me. Ain't nobody had to teach me nothing.
All right, and I'm still looking for that $400 candy striper. So if you see it out there, let me know.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, good evening, everyone. We'll see you next time. All right, good night.